You know, it's not unusual for a school bus to have a camera on the outside so that they can catch drivers who run the stop arm. A lot of buses also have cameras inside to monitor the kids on the bus as well. Most schools have some sort of camera system showing hallways and entrances. But what about having cameras in the public school classroom? A South Carolina lawmaker says cameras are needed to catch rogue teachers.
You know, you're a middle schooler, you're an elementary schooler getting exposed to this kind of stuff when they're not of age to be able to digest this. You know, if it's your kid, you want some boundaries and some guardrails where your child's not getting subjected to this stuff.
South Carolina House Bill 3216 says teacher, student, and parent consent would be needed and that children's and teachers' faces would be blurred. The president of the South Carolina Education Association called the cameras a distraction.
Primary focus should be teaching and learning, and so anything that distracts from that, which is what this bill does, it's a huge distractor, it's a huge stressor for teachers. It would make someone reconsider teaching or consider not going into the profession.
You know, when I first heard about this bill, I thought, oh, it's for the safety of students and teachers. But that is not what the intention was.
Yeah.
Because when you do think of cameras, you definitely think of that safety, because we've talked and heard of many incidents that have happened inside a classroom, but then there's really no footage from it as well too, so you don't know whose side. But I can also see on the hands, I think we ran a soundbite at one point where a teacher was saying, this takes away the trust from us being able to talk to the students and be able to teach them in different creative ways. And so I see both sides of it.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's kind of like the whole big brothering of the world.
Right.
And everyone's always watching, and I think we should all kind of reasonably
Think
expect
that that's
we're being
happening?
watched
All the time anyway.
But I can see both sides here. And like you were saying, I thought safety, because we've had locally teachers be assaulted by students and vice versa. So that would be a good thing on its own.
Of course, this is going to come at a cost, like everything else. And is that cost worth whatever that is to be able to monitor that or whatever else?
And the other side would say, you know, we're trying to spend money on the education anyway, and it's hard to get that funding. So where's the money coming for the camera?
Yeah, and then where my mind went was, okay, are they going to make sure that all of those cameras are in a place that like a hacker can't find them and be looking at your kid?
Well,
Oh yeah, that's an interesting
Right?
thought
I mean,
too.
because you hear about
the way our
baby
world is
monitors
going.
and things of that nature that people just drive by the house and they don't have a certain password on it and they're able to see things.
they usually get in wherever they'd like to.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
So that's
Well,
something to think about.
they say the bill is not expected to pass, but I don't think that this is the last time that we're going to hear about cameras in the classroom.
No.
I think with technology the way that it is, and with, like you said, we
Yeah.
always think we're on camera anyway.
Yeah,
At
well, that's
stadiums,
true.
at venues, whatever.
You should
At the
assume.
airport.
Always assume.
You should assume. They'll
sure.
find you.
We'll be right back.